Dear Princess Sunbutt, Letter 92.
Dear Princess Melon, today I learned that painting stripes on yourself does not allow you to freely use the Z-word. Your purple barcode, stars and stripes.
From Her Royal Highness Selly Melon, RE Letter 92.
To my most faithful student, Twilight Sparkle. In general, my dear student, it may be better to avoid racial pejoratives in all circumstances as a rule. I have found very few cases where it is appropriate to use one, and most of them were either in a classroom or there was a great deal of violence involved, and I needed a way to distract... well, in any case, best not Twilight. Your loving mentor, Princess Celestia.
Letter 93.
Dear Princess Celestia, I strongly urge you to make a decree as soon as possible stating all future burials taking place in Ponyville must first burn the body, regardless of one's culture or tradition. Your faithful student, Twilight Sparkle.
From Her Royal Highness Celestia, RE Letter 93.
To my most faithful student, Twilight Sparkle. Luna's on her way, and I'm coming with her, and we're bringing a variable level of fire with us. Your loving mentor, Princess Celestia. P.S. The decree is written, but will be signed depending on the results of the visit. P.P.S. If you continue to experiment with necromantic anything, Twilight, I'm going to force you to undergo Luna's method of education, and it involves a great deal of negative reinforcement.
Letter 94.
Dear Princess Sunsei, today I learned that when someone says they'll be too busy to attend your thing, they usually mean, fuck that, I don't want to go, you're dumb, go eat poo. Using this knowledge, I now realize that you shouldn't ask to see their schedule so you can help them make room for your thing, as this will only lead to more awkwardness. They will either have to tell the truth about how they feel, an impossible feat, or have to endure the thing that they didn't want to attend to in the first place. Letting people have their harmless lies, even if the truth is obvious, is often better than confronting them. I briefly considered having a heartfelt discussion with my friends about how they shouldn't worry about sparing my feelings. I need to be spoon-fed social cues anyway. But then, I realized something. That would be a reasonable thing to do. I can't have my position as Equestria's #1 tard nugget compromised like that. Instead, I'm going to incorporate an increasing number of lies into my own interactions because all the cool kids are doing it. Your little purple lie, Eggplant.
From Her Royal Highness Sunsei, RE Letter 94.
To my most faithful student, Twilight Sparkle. At some point, it became more polite to beg off with some weak excuse than to actually admit a lack of interest or willingness to participate in social events of whatever nature. As I have mentioned before, honesty is usually a better alternative in the long run, especially when one has difficulty gauging in the appropriateness of a lie. I realize, of course, that other ponies may have been the ones to tell a little white lie first, and you sometimes have difficulty differentiating between an actual problem and just a polite excuse. So, perhaps I might offer a wayfaring rule. Ask once. If they decline for any given reason, express your wishes that they could attend, and ask if they might be interested some other time. If they express genuine regret that they'll have to miss or can attend, then you may offer to reschedule or help them reschedule, I suppose. If they simply express that it is unfortunate and that maybe next time, it may be better to assume that they aren't interested in that specific thing. If you really can't tell, my faithful student, it is simply okay to ask. It may not be quite as polite, but I think it would be better in the long run if you're simply prepared to ask directly anyway. After all, it's meant to spare your feelings on the matter in the first place, when some pony else does it. Your loving mentor, Princess Celestia.
I love how things can turn hectic then sweet and vice versa, sweet and then hectic. That's amazing. Anyway, I'd love to give a very special thank you to my sweet donators. Yoshi Super Saiyan 2, Peter Coulthard, Dash of Evergreen, Dresdon, Dospo, RuneScythe the 9852, CourierCruz CI, Dwight Cornel, Gagi, Secret Moon, Starlight Glimmer, David D. Sanchez, Trey, Pokekiller Zach, Soul Dragon, Dak Britton, and Joe Piercy. Thank you all very much for watching this video, and I will see you all in the next one.